So we're called the Keep Kennedale Beautiful meeting to order on October 8th. It is 6:03. We are all here, so roll call is done. Christian, what do you have for us today?
I think the only thing I have is that, is it the Milton's at Upper Spot? Is that the people we ordered, right? The new at Upper Spot. So we haven't received that yet. So once we get it, we're going to have it installed. But I think,
So is that one we're voting on tonight?
correct.
Okay, so how about the Mason?
I thought we had that installed already.
Mason should be 200 block of the school.
Let me check on that because I don't remember seeing it up.
It's not, I looked yesterday, it is not.
Yeah, I'll get that checked. The only other thing I have is, are we going to participate in the trunk or treat? That's 2 or 3 Saturdays, the 26th.
Yeah.
So we are all right? Okay. Okay, I understand there's a big, a lot of vendors, a lot of participation coming in, so we just want to make sure we have a good head count.
It looked like that they are. Trying to get more signed up, they still want more. It looks a little like instruction a little different. So yes, we will absolutely do trunk or treat, and that doesn't look like it. It didn't meet my list. Probably need to talk about that. Turn me on. We need to talk about trunk or treat later on, I guess. I guess we can just talk about it right now. We should, yeah, order the same amount of candy that we ordered last year, unless we get some information from Sylvia about it being bigger, right? So
Are we getting chocolate or Jolly Ranchers?
we get half, right? We get half chocolate and half not chocolate,
Yeah, we
what
can
we've
do it.
been doing in the past.
I think the prices of
We
chocolate
also
candies
talked
up.
last week about making some seed bombs for trunk or treat to give away instead of the glow sticks.
Oh, yeah, let's don't do those posts.
Okay, so we will need to get together and get those seed bombs made. Maybe we can do that tomorrow at our work day. Christian, what else do you have?
That's it. I mean, if there's anything you all need from me or Public Works in particular, just reach out to us.
Yeah. So I have on my list Greens Produce. I know that, Lori, you sent us the tax exempt thing. So did you talk to them? Did you work out any kind of discount for us for that? Because she's open to wholesale pricing for us. Aaron, Adrian? Okay. Patty? Every time, okay. Okay, so I'll get with Patty and see what kind of discount she'll give us. Perfect, thank you. Appreciate that. So nothing else for you, Christian? Okay, how about, I think I have a question for you. I guess maybe not. I guess it was just about the Masons. it's been a hot minute since that's been approved. I'd like to get that up as quick as we can.
Absolutely.
And if there's any question, you can just look, they are all on Little School Road. Each of them are on the south side.
North side.
They're on the north side, so when you're driving south, you see them. And it's gonna go in the median, it's the only median on Little School Road that doesn't have a sign on it. Between the Altums and the Smiths.
I hope ours is put up in a safe place because I don't see it anymore over there.
Well, Christian took it down.
Uh-huh.
Well, no, he picked it up after Arlington Cities took it down, and yes, they have it at the,
Oh, good.
and they'll put it up when that
When all
median
that's
get
finished, yeah.
finished, which is getting close.
Yeah, looking better.
Fall sweep planning, Lori, do you have dates for us? We'll get those on the record.
Yes, it is. I just shared it. I've been sharing it.
Right, I saw it, but I didn't take note.
I changed the date to what you told me to change it to. November 3rd through the 16th, so it's 2 weeks.
3rd through the 16th,
Yeah,
okay.
3rd through the 16th.
We're gonna need to get together and get a email or a text list going for all of our adoptive spots so we can make sure that everybody gets contacted
yeah.
about that.
Yeah.
So you and I probably need to set up a time when we can do that. I do not have our volunteers report hours for September. We've got a lot of hours for September with our butterfly party. We had, I'm thinking 150 visitors, 150 plus visitors for the butterfly party and 35 volunteers. I will have that wrap-up report next month. Finalized. It was a great event. It was a great event. We had, how many respondents? Did we have 14 respondents to the survey? We had 14 visitor respondents to the survey.
Oh, wow.
It was, yeah, it was lovely. I think I shared that with you guys on Wednesday. Were you there? Yeah, you were.
Yeah.
Fall sweep planning. We are in the process of doing the KTB, the Keep Texas Beautiful reporting. That opened up last week. I started it, but did not get that finished. It looks like we're going to be eligible for the Gold Star status again for that, as well as the Mayor's Monarch Pledge. Those, they're not requirements, they're objectives, the objectives that we have said we're going to do. I don't think we're going to have any trouble. We should be able to have all of those objectives met in time. Probably actually a couple more as well. Inventory signs, volunteer reporting, and that is. Anything else that you guys can think of for updates from us to the city? We are going to skip the consent agenda because I messed up and didn't get the right dates for meeting minutes to be approved. Items for individual consideration. We have an adopt-a-spot application from Rachel Anderson, I think is her name. She wants to adopt Mansfield Cardinal Road from Eden. And I talked to her this afternoon. She's going to do from Eden all the way to Sweeney Hyatt. So that whole big stretch in front of the Beacon Hill. So she's going to do that whole stretch. And Christian, she would like her sign on the end near Sweeney Hyatt. I'll get you a pinpoint for that. But I can take a motion for that if you guys are ready.
At the Y there?
What?
At the Y?
Yeah, at the Y. So that
Where-
whole, so
where
that
Grammar
whole,
Store used
where
to be?
where the Beacon Hill retaining pond
Yeah.
thing is, she's gonna do that whole stretch from there all the way to Eden.
Wow, that's a nice.
Yeah, it's a
little
nice, it's a
spot.
nice spot that needs a little love.
Mhm.
I'll make a motion to move forward with the adopt-a-spot application.
I'll second that.
All in favor?
I,
Thank you. Concerning new adoptive spot procedure, I think that we need to talk about a better procedure for the adoptive spots, so it doesn't take so long to get them up, instead of having to wait for a meeting to vote on them. I would like to propose something along the lines of when we get an adoptive spot application, that the chairman and the vice chairman look at it, discuss it, make sure that it's appropriate, and then we could go ahead and get Lori onto getting it ordered and getting everything done, so we don't have to wait 3 or 4 weeks, 2, 3, 4 weeks
Yeah,
before any of that can start.
we might lose interest by then.
Probably not lose interest, but after you decide you want to adopt a spot, it's always a catching point that your sign's not up.
Yeah.
So it'd be nice if we can get that
well, you could
streamlined.
start working all that and still approve it at the next meeting.
Yeah, absolutely. We'll get it all,
But you just
everything
get it
working, and then
ordered.
we'll do the official approval at the meeting.
Yeah, that sounds good to me.
Lori, do you know, or Christian, do you know of any reason that wouldn't work with the logistics of the city for any reason? Okay, so if we could do that, that would be, I think it would be helpful in getting them up faster. Okay? Somebody want to, do we need to vote on that, maybe? No? I will just I will write up that proposal with like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This is what's going to happen to get the new adoptive spots approved. Ken, as a parliamentarian, do you think that's something we need to vote on, or just when we get the procedures written down, vote on them? Or not vote on them at all?
Has there been any procedures in the past that we went by other than accepting an application and approving? So.
That's all I know.
I think that's all we've ever done.
There's probably no procedures on to do that.
Right.
So my recommendation, I don't see a problem with taking it, as long as your checks and balances is done, two people approve it, and then bring it in front of the board for approval. I think that works for you better. But it would probably be good to add something like that, just to come in and say,
Okay.
we went out and looked at this, we think it's a great spot, and then approve it.
Okay. Okay.
But the problem is, the only problem I would see is, and this is me, I mean, a lot of times we get these adoptive spots that are a small area. Now, this is a big area, this is a good area. So, like, the Burger Box one, by Burger Box, it's just a little strip, basically Burger Box.
Picking up their own trash.
So
Right.
it's kind of one of those deals, it's, a lot of them try to do a mile. We can't do a mile in Kennedale, but we could probably do a quarter mile.
Some kind of stipulation about how large it needs to be.
Make it a little bit longer so we can get more done, because I look at the medians that we get, especially on Little Road, when you have 2 HOAs on each side, and you have landscapers that are coming in, picking up the trash and mowing, and then you have city staff that's coming in, doing medians, picking up the trash. What trash is there really to pick up?
However,
However,
there is always trash there.
Right. So,
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, so maybe even we need to look at the application and maybe put some verbiage in there.
right, just create a policy for it, and that way we will have a policy. 'Cause,
Okay.
I mean, even, I think in the past, I probably should have my microphone, but in the past, we did no memorials, because we have one that's a memorial, and apparently the lady lives in Arizona.
But she contacted us and she says she has it picked up every month. So she's active.
But she doesn't even live in the state.
She said it has been taken care of. So we need to look at that as well. Absolutely. So we can be more consistent.
Right, and we can keep the bad out of it, you know, like the sign has to be put in, and, you know, we can't have any vulgar, you know, we really have to start, you know, we can't be hate organizations. You know, I'm trying to,
Yeah, I don't think we're gonna have to worry about that, but
right,
yes,
but it could happen,
it's all good. And we could not approve it.
right.
Okay. Anything else?
That's what y'all have to look at if y'all are pre-approving before the vote.
Oh,
Yes, absolutely. Well, and the city always has veto, right? The city? Well, exactly. Same idea. I don't think that's ever happened. I don't think we've ever had an application that we haven't approved. So I just don't think it's a large problem. Okay, anything else?
No?
On that, or on this? That number three?
I don't have anything but budget related.
So we're skipping three?
Skipping 3? We skipped 3 because
Are you skipping it or tabling?
we will table the consent agenda because the date is incorrect because I sent it incorrectly. So we'll just, we will approve September meetings. We will approve the meeting minutes from September and October at our next regularly scheduled meeting in November.
What about number three?
We're on
Number 3 is
so
consent
discussion
agenda.
action, how money to be allocated for each event for 24.
I'm working off of this. Oh, yeah, I don't have this ready. We looked at it last month. Did y'all make any notes on it? Yeah, nobody, last month's meeting was a
So
blur.
we would have tabled that action
Mm-hmm.
till next month.
Okay, does that have to have,
Motion to table, individual consideration, line 3 for discussion for allotment of money for budget, this 24-25 budget.
perfect.
I'll second that.
We must vote.
All in favor?
Aye.
Beautiful.
Unanimous.
So that'll just automatically roll to our November agenda. We do not want to go into executive session. Does anybody have anything else?
I make a motion, we approve, or,
Adjourn.
Adjourn.
I think it's
I second.
wonderful. So it is 6:21 and we're going to be finished. Thank you, Laurie. Thank you, Christian.
that was like pretty good.
Yeah, that was good.